What's up, residents? Jacob here. A question that was big during the Godzilla King of the Monsters hype time was, why are these giant monsters all of a sudden referred to as Titans? In Godzilla 2014, Godzilla was just a giant animal and his opponents were named Mutos. The name Muto in itself means a massive unidentified terrestrial organism, so in short, all the monsters, including Godzilla, were at a time known as Mutos. Fast forward to Kong Skull Island and we see Kong described as a giant godlike being, and the rest of the monsters or creatures on the island were described as just that, monsters and creatures. So why did King of the Monsters randomly start calling them all Titans? After the MonsterVerse watch-along event, we know why. So sit back, grab yourself a pint or a juice box, and let's get to it. So here's a bit of giant monster history for some of you who may not be aware. Godzilla and the other massive monsters have commonly been known and described as Kaiju. Toho, the original creators of Godzilla and so many monsters out there, use this word a lot. In Japanese, Kaiju means strange creature, and when it's translated to English, it means giant monsters. Combining the two makes it a strange, giant monster creature, which is exactly what all the monsters are. So why in King of the Monsters were they called Titans instead of Kaiju? Michael Dougherty, the director of the movie, explains in a tweet why this is. He says, "People have asked why we refer to the creatures as Titans instead of Mutos or Kaiju. 1. Muto stands for Massive Unidentified Terrestrial Organism, so once a creature is identified and classified, it's technically no longer a Muto, so Monarch had to come up with a new term, hence Titan." He then went on to give a couple more reasons why they chose Titan as the name. Besides sounding cool, the definition of a Titan matches the history of the creatures as the first gods, and ties back to their ancient mythic roots. So the monsters or Titans in the MonsterVerse were around before all other gods and religions. The Titans in Greek mythology were the gods before the gods of Olympus like Zeus came into play. So you can see how the play on the old Greek myth came to be. The monsters are the original gods of Earth and they are massive, so therefore they were named Titans, because Titans in mythology were the original gods and massive. It's really quite simple. The director then went on to say, Titan's just a cool word, which I definitely agree with. In my own opinion, calling them Titans makes a lot of sense, although it still feels a bit strange to call them that instead of monsters or kaiju, maybe even a little forced and cliche as well. In the end though, they can be called anything. We just want to see them do amazing and spectacular things, all while being massive and strange. Don't forget to follow us over on our Instagram at Dangerville YouTube if you haven't already. If you want to see more videos where we talk about Easter eggs and info from the MonsterVerse movies, feel free to comment below what you want to see. Please consider subscribing and sharing Dangerville to your friends if you think we've earned it. It really means a lot to the both of us. And as always, this has been Jacob. Peace out, everyone.